Join me right now on Kumite TV is Eternal MMA middleweight Daniel Almeida. What's going on, Daniel? Welcome back.
Yeah, man, I'm happy to be here again, talking with you, my friend. Thanks again for the opportunity. It's pretty good to tell a little bit.
Definitely. Well, before we get to the fight, I wanted to talk about your new business or your new gym that you're starting is First Jew BJJ. Talk about that and how that came together.
Yeah, almost a friend of mine. He gave me the opportunity. He got that's good opportunity. He's a brown belt. His name is Thiago. So he got a good opportunity to him to have his own gym, and then he brought me with him. So at the moment, I'm teaching at the Checkmate in Twitter has, which is like we are partners as well here. We work together very well. And then the next project is the virtual jiu-jitsu as well in Southport. That's which is really close to my home as well. It's pretty easy. So yeah, I think in 1 year, 2 year time, you guys gonna hear very well about that jiu-jitsu from virtual and then collectively, which is like the checkmate at the moment, but we're gonna change the name as well.
All right. Well, getting that spreading that jujitsu love around Australia, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm getting older here. I'm 36, so I'm gonna be fighting MMA forever. So like, it's time to start, thinking about the future and have like create some new student. Like, and jiu-jitsu is my thing. I've been doing that for like almost 25 years.
Yeah, you gotta grow that next generation. Those next generation, those little kids, they're so good
Yeah.
already, so fast, right?
No, yeah, I can't wait to make a world champions one day.
You came back last year, right? After more than
Yeah,
3 years of not fighting, you got two big wins, impressive wins. You were
yeah,
supposed to fight Stephen Kennedy for the title at Aftershock. What happened to
yeah.
that fight?
What happened was basically I did my coming back at the Eternal. Camp give him like really good opportunity to come back there. So I did well. I finished the guy. So after that, we closed the fight with Steve Kennedy. I did an interview for you, and he did an interview for you as well. But what happened? They moved. I was supposed to fight against Steve Kennedy at the aftershock, and then like 2 months after, I was supposed to fight in Adelaide against Dan Curry. What happened is the aftershock they changed the date and become too close to the Adelaide show. So the Daniel Curry. So what happened? Like I say, guys, I already closed the deal with the guys there. So we already signed the contract. So I cannot say no for them. So if you guys move the date, so what can I do? It's not my fault. So they said, now then that's no problem. We understand. We're probably gonna try catch up with you and him for the next fight, but it didn't happen. That was the reason because they moved the date of the show.
Yeah, you can't do nothing about that. You already had
No.
fights lined up, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I could not say no for the guys there. They was treat me so well. Like I loved to fight them, man.
Yeah. And earlier this year you had a fight set up too against Brogan Anderson for XFC.
Yeah, yeah.
What was happening with that?
Was basically I was training well, and then I hurt my knee, my elbow, and I was with a lot of like a private issues at my life. Like was like so many things was going on, and then injuries coming, so many things was happening, and I start spoke with my coaches around like what I should be doing. Like they say, Daniel, it's important fight for you. He's tough. It's a title belt. You go to New Zealand. So if not 100% ready to go, just don't go. And then you're gonna have the opportunity to fight against him probably here. And actually, I have the opportunity to fight against him again very soon. So I was supposed to fight against him the next XFC here in Brisbane, but because of I took the Eternal, so I'm probably gonna be fight against him for the title in November. So it's gonna happen anyway. So we just need to see the timer. I believe like for the fighters, especially me after 36, if I'm not ready, what I should be fighting? You know what I mean? Like I need to be there full on to make sure I'm gonna get the victory, or even if I lose, at least I did a good job. You know what I mean?
Now you're back with Eternal. You're taking on John Fraser. You have some history with John Fraser. You took him on in a jiu-jitsu match before. Talk about competing against him.
Yeah, man. Actually, he surprised me a little bit. I kind of knew a little bit about him because he was the kind of prospect to fight against me, and they people's already was offering me to gonna fight against him. I said like, yeah, yeah, and then sometimes like we was like not having the same agreement. That's why we didn't fought before. So I went to the grappling industry that day. I did well. I won gi no gi class, open class. I got like 4 or 5 golds, something like that. And then I went to the final against him in Nogi. And then always before my MMA fights, I like to do the grappling industry submission only comps because that's giving me a little bit more reality. And then like the MMA guys, they always like to compete there. And then like I'm gonna test my wrestling stuff like that. And I was very surprised, man. He's really, really good. I couldn't take him down at all. He couldn't take me down as well. He took me down once, but I was outside of the mat, so there was like no advantage, no points. But I couldn't take him down. I think I beat him just because I was attacking way more in the last than like probably 2 minutes. I was really fit, so I was attacking. But it was a referee decision. The referee gave it to me, but could be given to him as well. He's a really good wrestler. He have really good jiu-jitsu. I know that's going to be a tough fight against him. Yeah, I know. He's pretty good, man. He's pretty good.
Seems like you have a lot of respect for him because you already competed with him in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Well, I'm the type of the fighter. I'm always going to have respect for the
Mhm.
others. Doesn't matter what happened. Like you're probably never gonna see me talking shit about someone. That trash talk sometimes I don't believe that's the right thing to do. I think that's a martial art. You know what I mean? Like if you want to sell, sell the fight in the right way. Go there, knock the guy out, finish the guy. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's not good to go there and say, "Ah, man, I'm gonna smash you when you get there," and then you get smashed. You know what I mean? Like it's embarrassing. I have 3 kids. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to make my kids embarrassing as well. So I have respect for him before because I'm training jiu for a long time. I respect a lot of people. Like I'm in the martial art business for a long time, but after that, I respect him way more. You know what I mean? Like now he get my respect. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be a really tough fight for Buck.
I'm pretty sure that you have watched some of his fights. He's faced some really, really tough guys in the last couple years. What are your thoughts on his fighting style?
Man, his fighting style is pretty good. Like he change base all the time. He's like orthodox, southpaw. He kick, he punch, he take people's down. You know what I mean? Like he have good jujitsu. But I believe like I have enough tools on my game to beat him. You know what I mean? Like I don't think he's gonna be trying to take me down. It's just like doesn't make sense unless like he really trusts and his grounding pound is amazing. But it doesn't make sense taking a black belt in the ground and then be in danger to get some submission. You know what I mean? And then if we stay striking for 3 rounds or 5 minutes, I have been improving a lot of my striking. Like you see, like the last fight, I knocked the guy out with the head kick. So I've been trying to improve my stand up. Like especially now I've been training with the guys at the Bone Two with John Wipa, like Angie Wipa here as well in Gold Coast. So I've been training with like the guys from Five Rings, like in the academy as well. The guys from Checkmate here as well. So I've been training for a lot of good guys. Paul Stoller as well, wrestling in Brisbane. So I've been training for a lot of guys and been trying to catch the game, the right momentum. So I think he's very talented. I think he's very good. But I think I have enough tools, enough like potential to beat him.
In your last fight against Daniel Curry, you got that head kick knockout. Do you think you surprised a lot of people? Because a lot of people, they just kind of put you in this box as a jiu-jitsu player. But when you
Yeah,
got that knockout, I'm thinking a lot of people were shocked.
yeah, was fun because I've been telling my friends and especially the guys like Jared Flake, the guys who hold pads for me, my Muay Thai coach. I was back in there. I was telling him one day I'm gonna knock someone out. I will do that. It's gonna be a head kick. It's gonna be a left or right hand. I will do something. And then we kind of was planning a little bit of Daniel. Everyone thinking you're gonna take people's down when you finish with your jiu-jitsu. Let's improve more your striking. Let's make the people thinking you're gonna take they down and you're gonna actually knock they out. So that's exactly what I did. And it was the funny thing. They read Dan Curry was doing the wrong thing before I kicked. They told me like keep doing that. And the funny thing is Brayton Mumford as well. He's one of my sparring training. One of my coaches here helped me as well. And then when I come back to Gold Coast, he told me like, I knew you were gonna do that because you catch me so many times with the same kick we did with him, but because we trained together for longer, I know your game. But he didn't know your game. So I surprised people like now people doesn't know if Daniel gonna knock the people's out, if Daniel's gonna submit people's. And, that's really good for me as well. And people never know what I'm gonna be doing.
Do you think in this fight against Fraser, you're most likely trying to get that knockout? Is that something that you want? You want another one?
Yeah, I want another one. 100%. The best feeling ever. If you knock someone out, man, that's the best feeling ever. Now, like I really I want to be able to knock him out. You know what I mean? Like a lot of respect against him, but I've been training so hard to do that, and then I believe I will be able to do.
Yeah, just like he's gonna try to knock you out. It's all good. Like
It's
whoever goes
it's a part of
first.
the business. We try to knock
Exactly.
each other out.
Yeah. Now,
Really,
after
yeah.
this fight, you mentioned earlier that you got some other things planned. Could you talk about those things, or is it still, still a secret?
Well, like my plan, to be honest, like I said in the beginning, the reason why I back like I think a year ago when we did the interview, I was telling like I want to back to fighter because I want to try and make money and maybe sign like I spoke with you, sign with like a international show, and they're probably gonna pay me a little bit better. And if I spend a little time in that show, I'm maybe gonna be able to buy a house for my family. So basically, that was my goal. You know what I mean? Like I'm still on that goal. So in Australia, you're probably not gonna make heaps of money in fighting, but if you have like a good like a couple wins, maybe one show gonna looking after me and someone gonna looking after me and say, Daniel, fight here for us, like ONE FC, let's say Brave in Abu Dhabi, so many other like Roll in I think in China, some Japan is they have like a rising like it's heaps of shows that probably after 3, 4, 5 wins probably gonna be easy to get there. You know what I mean? Like, and then the reason of that I'm 36, so I'm still have the golden 237. So, but I don't have anything like I just at the moment my focus is like beat this guy and just let's go after that, have a rest for 1 week and just go for the next step.
Well, the biggest fight in Australian, New Zealand history is coming up pretty soon. Robert Whitaker versus Israel Adesanya. What is your
Yeah,
breakdown of this fight? Who do you think is gonna win?
man, it's hard to say, but I'm a big fan of uh, of Adesanya, but I don't know, like man, I think Adesanya is gonna be able to beat Winter. I think Adesanya is gonna be that time. And never know, like the way how he played, the city kickboxing style, it's like just amazing. So I think I'm gonna go to Adesanya this time. I think he's gonna be the champion. Yeah, I think I'm going for him. But Hobart is really good as well. Like it's a hard match. And the style of the buff it's completely weird. Like it's hard to see who's gonna be winning because they move and they change stance, they kicking weird stuff. Man, it's hard. It's gonna be a tough fight.
All right, man. July 27th, Eternal MMA 46, Gold Coast. Daniel, thank you for
Yeah.
your time, and it's always good talking to you, man. Good luck on your future.
Appreciate. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.